holds a precious, almost vague place in my heart. Do I know much about it? Maybe not. But that doesn't stop me from holding it very dear. Yes, bats, rackets, and all those balls. There really is something for everyone when it comes to the proud tradition of sports in 2 Point County.
Students are asked not to ask questions. Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. Sleep is important, but you can do it later. Weather report. Yep. Seems fine.
You're listening to Campus Radio. I'm Felicity Bellbottoms, narrating your coming-of-age story in all its awkward post-adolescent glory. Here's a song that perfectly captures the mood.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. announcement. The campus is not responsible for anything that happens in the science lab. This is an academic institution. Our bathrooms are co-educational. Now taking students for general knowledge. Attention. Your finger is not a toothbrush.
In the news today, students have been spotted eating what some are calling nice-looking baguettes. Naturally, everyone is asking where they can get a nice-looking baguette. We don't have an answer for you, but join us for some wild speculation later in the show.
The timetable has now been published. Schedule your lives accordingly. Students with money should bring enough for everyone. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. There's a class starting on campus. Funny that. Janitor required in bathroom. A sports match is starting on campus. Go team. Could athletic students please take it easy on the doors?
And now, here's Wanda with the latest music trends. Tapes are in. Yes, those little rectangular guys are all anyone whose anyone is listening to. They're fabulous. Streaming can go on forever, but tapes end. Don't you see? They end. 1 minute there's music, and then bang, gone. Just like us. Oh, and they've gone out of style.
Janitor required to repair training pod. Frequently asked questions. Yes, your leather jacket does look nice. The campus is expanding, even more than usual. Janitor required in bathroom. Class clowns will be laughed at, not with. Janitor to maintain lectern. Thank you. Library books are for everyone. Please stop reading. Janitor required in bathroom.
Cheesy Gubbins are back. Where did they go? Nowhere! Cheesy Gubbins. The only thing you can count on.
Student housing should be character building, not pleasant. computers should be found in a teacher's office. It is not always the case. Janitor needed in library. Original thought should be reserved for the research lab. Thank you.
We promised you speculation, and here it is. Our sources tell us that a van parked on campus and began to sell not only baguettes, but a variety of pastries as well. One bystander described the shock. It just came out of nowhere. Next thing I knew, it was gone, and I was holding this really nice-looking baguette. What a day. There you have it. Lightning doesn't tend to strike twice, but here's hoping for more serendipitous pasty vans in our collective future.
Janitor to fix research hub. Students in the science lab should stand back at all times. Janitor needed in shower room. Marketing should make us seem better than we are. Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. Summer break would be a convenient time for construction. End-of-year results are now available. No unauthorized panicking. Warning. Don't touch anything in the bathroom. Anything. Enjoy your summer. I know I will. Janitor required in marketing office. Announcement. Cheating is the wrong kind of clever. Now taking students for virtual normality. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil. Students are reminded not to walk and read. Janitor required in bathroom. Is expanding, even more than usual.
Welcome to the show. I'm Richard E. Hawthorne, and you join me today for 2 Point Radio's Election Day Special. We'll be talking all things mayoral as 2 Point County approaches another important day in its history and, indeed, its future. Get in touch to tell us what you're thinking and how you're feeling. Who will be the next mayor of 2 Point County? You decide.
Hard work may or may not pay off. A prospectus is not a promise, but a course is missing a classroom. We've just completed a research project. Well done. Books are for everyone. Please stop reading. Janitor required in bathroom. Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
We're back. Today's election sees incumbent Mayor Tabitha Winsock take on all challenges. One such foe is Gumbo McNally. Yes, the cousin of Jumbo CEO, Jumbo McNally. Ms. Winsock has held a steady, some say tedious lead in the polls over Mr. McNally. But what effect, if any, will his last gasp speech have on today's proceedings? If you missed it, Mr. McNally finished a rousing 12-minute display with a story of how he once took a modest pile of change from his father and turned it into an impressive lunchtime spread featuring sandwiches, crisps, and sausage rolls. Oh, now that is impressive.
Prospectus is not a promise, but a course is missing a classroom. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
This from Michelle in Smogley. I spoke to Mayor Windsock after a Q&A once and told her that I'd written her a letter. She said that she remembered reading it, but I'd never sent it to her. So what? Did she break into my house? Or is she, like, telepathic, but just with post? What a lovely anecdote, Michelle. And aren't we lucky to have a mayor that's willing to go above as well as beyond?
Class awaiting maintenance. Still waiting. Students with medical issues should go to the health clinic. Student support can be found in student support.
And grab your briefcase because Cat Court is in session. This season, it's all litigation and litter trays. The Bureaucrats. New episode every week on Bundle Pictures.
The yearly results are in. Another average year. It's not your year, it's just another year. Students are reminded to try and keep up. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. A prospectus is not a promise, but a course is missing a classroom. We have a class without a teacher. That's a class without a teacher. Students are reminded to set reminders.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. Welcome to 2 Point Radio. This is Harrison Wolf, and I will be your host at this little sonic get-together. This is the party within the party, the sandwich and the lunchbox, the thing in the thing. I'll think of some words, and we'll be right back.
Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. Despite the rumours, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
In the news today, local film star Roderick Cushion is in a spot of bother after he was photographed throwing a bagel at some photographers. And it's pretty bad luck that those freelance photographers were in his bathroom at the exact moment he decided to start flinging bagels. I mean, what are the chances?
There's a sports match on campus. I'm told they have cheese. Attention, your finger is not a toothbrush.
I've lived in Two Point County for more years than I can remember, but every now and then I still hear an expression for the first time. This morning, I bumped into Ricky Hawthorne, and after a nice chat, he says, "Time to see a man about a dolphin." I have no idea what it could mean. Don't tell me though. This man's an enigma, and I choose to keep him that way.
questions. I believe that smell is you.
Hey guys, hear me out. What if we went back to school?
It started as a class reunion and ended with them back in class.
That's crazy! Hey, I'm climbing on a statue. Everybody get in the shed! I can't revise anymore. My knees hurt.
Roderick Cushion is varsity freshman in Immature Students.
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Requesting new room. A new room for the syllabus. Is technically but not socially optional.
Harrison Wolf talking the days away on 2 Point Radio. We got a lot more radical radio for you today. There will be music, there will be speaking, and if we're lucky, we'll have some county-shaking news that'll make us see life differently forever. But first, I gotta find my pencil. Wish me luck.
student support. Despite the rumours, the campus grounds are not a toilet. Attention, your finger is not a toothbrush.
I had a pretty sweet segment lined up for you, but my producer is waving his arms at me through the glass. Yep, waving back hasn't seemed to help much. I'll see what he has to say while you listen to my new favorite song.
Milkshake should be consumed in moderation. No binge milking. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. Interview results are now available. No unauthorized panicking. Intruders on campus. Oh no.
Sorry about that confusion. It was nothing serious. My producer just had certain opinions about the content I had planned. I like being censored as much as the next guy, but little did they know, they can't stop me thinking about it. The brain is the last refuge of the so-called undesirable thought. It's a party up there, and boy, is it a fun one.
Starting. I hope you have a pencil. Is not a promise, but a course is missing a classroom.
That's it for today's show. I don't know if it's been a classic, but who am I to say? These things need to marinate in the passing of time. Only then will we know if today was a classic day. Who knows? Maybe what I'm saying right now is making or breaking the show. Have I just ruined it? What about now? Trippy. I'll be back for more radio in the future.
Now taking students for general knowledge. Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Some students have a long way to travel. Is that their problem or ours? There's a sports match on campus. I'm told they have cheese. Showering is technically but not socially optional. Students with pastoral issues should go to student support. Campus intruders, please not come in.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. I hear that another university has opened its doors to the aspiring bookworms and lab rats of 2 Point County. Listeners may remember that I don't like new universities because they're not old and therefore not any good. If they were, they'd have opened a long time ago. That's called logic, students, though I don't suppose you'd know.
Results are now available. No unauthorized panicking. The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year. is over. Students must vacate the campus. Taking students for money wangling.
Welcome back. I can't say that I understand our county's recent fascination with opening pop-up universities on a weekly basis, but it seems appropriate to commemorate the opening of yet another fun-time house of real good learning. I thought we'd talk about the past, memories, and nostalgia. The feelings that things used to be in some incalculable and all-encompassing sense better. But why do we feel that way? Are we wearing rose-tinted glasses? Perhaps. Did everything used to be better? Probably.
You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Students should try to be less terrible.
I used to love taking the train, the steam, the crisp sandwiches, watching people's luggage fall. Oh, those were the days. Sadly, I now find the experience of using our county's rail services is missing one rather vital component. I find that everyone seems all too engrossed by their mobile phones. Now, I have no interest in talking to anyone, but what I did like was ignoring people. It's just no fun if they do it for you.
Data needed to install upgrade. Thank you. Would campus intruders please not come in? Pastoral issues can be remedied by talking to a qualified librarian.
At Milkmaid, we use real dairy-style ingredients in our milkshakes for a level of consistency that just isn't natural. Meaning that every glass of Milkmaid is eerily similar to the last.
Wow!
Milkmaid. Now that's good milk. Not technically milk.
Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet. Janitor to maintain lectern. Thank you. Failing students might want to try something else.
was recently stolen back to the days of my youth. Yes, after inadvertently trapping myself in the airing cupboard, what did I come across but my old wooden tennis clogs? It had been too long since I thought about my days on the university tennis team. It was said that the mere sound of our carved shoes were enough to cause eruptions of rosy cheeks and giggling on campus, although some believed that it had something to do with our shorts.
Would campus intruders please not come in? Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat. Results are in. Wow, didn't we do well?
Whatever happened to wooden tennis shoes anyway? The visual spectacle of tennis used to be accompanied by positive symphony, a sound like a company of coconuts dancing on a ballroom floor. Only wooden tennis clogs can produce such an enchanting auditory experience. But what do they wear now? Ghastly, squeaky things. And for what? Added grip? Light weight? It's practically cheating.
Janitor to install upgrade, please. humans eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat.
The rise of the synthetic shoe is not confined to the tennis court, sadly. I'm sure many long-time listeners know that I visit Confetto's Cobblers once a year and treat myself to a pair of brogues, or loafers if I'm feeling scandalous. On my most recent visit, however, I was horrified to find that my dear cobbler had been replaced with an establishment by the name of the Shoe Zoo. But can one truly describe their collection of footwear as a menagerie without possessing a single pair of brogues? I think not.
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Janitor to collect litter. Sorry. Broken equipment, ruining class. That's broken equipment, ruining class. Thank you.
Remember the start of the show? Remember when we were going to talk about nostalgia? Oh, what a paradise it seems. And yet, here we stand, talking about training shoes. Another vision gone awry with the savage passing of time. How fitting. How dreadfully sad. Things used to be better, dear listeners. How can you know for sure? Well, my show is over. They can't be getting better, can they?
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. students have a long way to travel. Is that their problem or ours? Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. Student requests are often heard, but not always listened to. Would campus intruders please not come in? Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. The campus just got bigger, not necessarily better.
Good morning, I'm Felicity Bellbottoms, and you're listening to Campus Radio. Later in the show, we'll be discussing another hot student topic. Old meat. How grey is too grey? That and much, much more coming right up.
Interview results are now available. No unauthorized panicking. Unattended students in need of teaching. Now taking students for robotics.